was of course much confusion after that because the employee didn't realize how serious it was, so they don't call 911 immediately. By the time they arrived, I was now breathing. My heart had stopped due to a sudden cardiac arrest. I was taken to Lodi Memorial Hospital and learned later that my heart stopped 4 more times. Each time an AED was used, but my condition didn't look hopeful, and if I did survive, I would most likely be brain damaged. I was placed in ICU basically to die because the cardiologist felt there was nothing more that could be done. In the meantime, he conferred with Dr. Michael Flower, the heart of the Cardiology Transplant Center, renowned speaker and professor at Stanford University. It was decided that I would need an immediate transplant but would not survive the 2-hour drive. My entire family and myself are Christian, so they were all praying in the family waiting room when doctor walked in to witness their prayers. Later, he called from home and said he wanted to fight for my life so they could transfer me to St. Joseph's Hospital in Stockholm to undergo bypass until I could get to Stanford. Plans changed throughout because I was too sick for surgery, in a coma, and I had massive infection including pneumonia, pulmonary edema, and internal bleeding. I was placed on a balloon for the next 10 days. It did look not hopeful. Again, I would most likely be brain damaged. My family was encouraged by a few friends and some medical personnel to put the plug, and there was no hope. But my 2 ICU nurses and doctor did not give up. It was decided a day after Thanksgiving to do a quadruple bypass because I woke up long enough to remember that my car registration was due and Obama has been elected president, evidence that my brain function was intact and I was worth saving. My bypass was only partially successful because the surgeon could only do a double instead of quadruple as hoped. It was discovered I had a genetic defect with some arteries that led nowhere. I eventually came home after 3.5 weeks, and because my sister and nurses and lived together, I was able to do their home for recovery. Otherwise, I would have been placed in a rehabilitation hospital. 10 days after I was home from the hospital, I had an IED implant and was then able to begin cardiac rehab. A transplant was still likely, but after weeks of rehab and regulation medication, it was decided it would not be necessary unless I have another major event. I have now met and I am also under the care of Dr. Flower, so travel to Stanford every 6 months. Because my heart only functioned at 18 ejection fraction, there was no possibility of returning to a normal life. But I defied all odds and completed a full year of teaching last year since the event, and presently I am teaching 5th grade again. I still teach Sunday school, online, and sing. Although I just as busy, I approach each activity with a new sense of enjoyment and compassion. I do not take life for granted and my mission is to educate the public on the necessity of mission is to fulfill these goals. When I first met Dr. Flower, his comment was, "According to your tests and records, you shouldn't be alive." I am now numb